welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be showing you guys how I go ahead and have my lace frontal or closure plucked, and also how I go ahead and have the hair darkened, the roots darkened or the knots darkened, because clearly I went ahead and had the entire hair bleached and now everything is brown. So keep on watching to see how I go ahead and have this done. So I usually go ahead and just have my frontal or closure pinned down on my mannequin. This is a size 22 canvas blockhead. I ensure I pin the lace at the front as well as to pin the back, as if I am about to sew the wig, because I like when it's actually sturdy on the mannequin head. Now if you could look closely, you could actually see that the roots are actually brown, not the knots. For some reason the knots took a lot longer to bleach this time. I don't know if it was because of the products that I had them for a little while now, so it actually took me a while, and I had to wrap my frontal up in foil paper. I don't usually do that because normally as I start it begins to process. However, that was not the case this time. It took a much longer time to actually bleach. I'm not certain what happened there, but I actually like the process that it actually took a while. It did not over bleach my knots for the very first time, thank you. And I was actually working my day job, not for my business, so that's what I was doing on the computer behind me. Alright, so now what I do, I usually part out the front, the very front, and then I begin plucking, and then I part and continue going back about 4 different times or 3 different times, and then I just continue to pluck hair. So what I like to have done, usually after I go ahead and have all the 4 sections parted out, after I have those 4 sections plucked, I still like to go ahead and pull all of them back, and just to, you know, kind of eyeball how thin I want the hairline to be. This frontal came pre-plucked. Yes, it was. It actually was very pre-plucked actually, but I still had to go in and kind of thin it out a little bit more, because as thick as my hair is, my hairline is literally not that thick, so I had to just get some hairs out. Okay, so right here you can see what I was satisfied with. You can tell that it doesn't actually look very much different from the section that I'm actually taking out now, because the hairline came pre-plucked as stated before. So really I didn't have a lot of work to do. But would you just look at this frontal though? Look at the hairline, it's beautiful. I actually really like it. This frontal is actually so very full. There was so much hair that I actually combed out after doing the plucking, and there is still so much hair in the frontal. It is really full and nice, mimics beautifully around the hairline. It is definitely the perfect thing to get. This is the perfect way to actually pluck your frontals in order to get the perfect hairline, or to make it look as natural as possible. If you actually look at that little section right there where the tweezers are right now, you will see that it was probably over plucked. However, once that piece that I have hanging down and held by the clip goes back, it will barely show. I kind of went ham on that section. Now, for the difference, do you see that? It's a big difference. I usually just wrap this up and continue with the other side. But look at that. Look at that hairline. And I think the full hairline could have actually been worn, but no. Shay Slays is better than to wear a full hairline, knowing damn well that she's not a Barbie. It was actually very awkward plucking this side of the hairline, which was the right side, the left side rather. It was weird because of how I was sitting and how the mannequin was before me. I did not want to actually put it on my desk with the desk clamp because it would have been too high or too tall, and then that would have been uncomfortable. So it was actually really weird for me to put the hair like this. At one point I actually felt like nothing was happening, but yeah. just take a look at that. That's really actually good. I really cannot wait to make this wig. This is for my vacation that is coming up soon, and you guys will totally be a part of that experience with me. First time doing a travel vlog. Yep, I will be traveling all the way to the country for my vacation for a few days. And I can't wait till you guys are able to actually join in with me.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go.
So lovelies, the plucking is actually finally finished. Just take a look at that hairline. Now if you look right there where I'm showing, where I'm parting and actually just using my finger to outline, it's actually showing that the frontal, the hairs on the frontal were actually colored brown. I do not want that. It looks like a number 2. I'm not trying to have that. So I went ahead with the Avatar Jet Black semi-permanent rinse, which you could see there. And I just got a cover to pour it in. I'd normally use a black cover from a mousse bottle that I had. I have no idea where that was, so I had to use this tattered old bottle cover. So I went ahead and just had my gloves on. I did not want to get black fingers while I was doing this, so I put both gloves on. I got these gloves online. I got like 100 of them online. Okay, so the process is about to start, and I usually use a spoolie when I'm having this process done. And of course, just like plucking, I section the hair off into 4 sections.
on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
So what I'd usually go ahead to have done once I'm having my hair, either the roots or the hairline or the knots colored after I messed it up, I would usually just part it section by section, and this process actually takes a little while. It actually takes a long while, right? So yeah, just check what I'm doing here. It's pretty much self-explanatory. I just place the spoolie in the dye, and then I just gently comb it in to the hair, as I'm about to do shortly. Just like that, ensuring that it does not touch my lace. Once it is that I've brushed enough to where I want it, I use my fingers and just rub it in so it kind of gives an ombre effect. And then I go ahead and do the rest of the hair, as you see I'm doing here. And I part very small section lovelies just to go ahead and have this done. It is time consuming. You definitely have to love doing this. I definitely love doing hair. I definitely love making wigs. It's definitely my passion. This was something that I picked up in I decided to go natural a few years ago, like about 4 years ago or 5 years ago. I decided to go natural, and then after going natural, it meant, you know, protective hairstyles. Protective hairstyles would be that wigs, braids, stuff like that. I could have always braided hair because I used to braid my hair before, and I got really better at it, you know, and I decided that I was going to do wigs. I remember winning my first set of bundles from Instagram. I do not remember the name of the person I won it from. She was actually having a contest, and she is actually based in Miami, and she was having a contest, and I went ahead and I entered. The first time I had not won anything. I was disappointed. Second contest she had, I actually won. I got myself 3 bundles of mink Brazilian hair, 16, 18, 20, really nice hair. And I decided, hey, I was gonna make a wig. I actually went ahead and sewed it in the very first time. And then the second time I wore it, I made a wig because, you know, I actually thought that a wig was going to look too old or not going to look nice or stuff like that. I had to actually order a closure. I went ahead and ordered the closure, and I decided I was going to live on YouTube. And let me tell you, every single thing that I can do regarding hair, YouTube. Whenever I have clients coming, I always ensure that they show me their style. Show me what you like. I go ahead and I begin to YouTube it, and I study like I'm going into an exam. Hairstyle turns out bomb, you know. So I learned everything that I know about hair from YouTube. I actually can do nails as well. Those are things that I actually put down though. I put them on pause for a little bit, and I think I'm actually going to go back into them. You guys should actually check my business page on Instagram. That's Shay__slays. I do hair. I will be adding stuff to my line soon. I went ahead and I just actually got key rings for my business, so it's, you know, it's going. So you guys can go on over and take a look, see, and just see what you like. If you'd like to have your hair done, have wigs made, you can actually go ahead and reach out to me via DM, and I will certainly get back to you. So I actually went ahead and completed the left side of the frontal and just went ahead, did the middle, and came back to show you the right side of the frontal, how I'm actually going to complete it. I was actually getting lazy. You could see where I was getting lazy. I wasn't actually thoroughly going through. However, I went ahead, got everything how it was supposed to be, and then I wrapped them up in bantu knots, like 4 bantu knots, and I let that soak overnight so that the semi-permanent dye could stay when I wash it out. Okay, lovely. So thank you so much for tuning into my channel today for this video. I hope you guys learned something new, or even if it's not new, I hope you really liked my process and how I went ahead and did it. No, it was not a tutorial. It was just showing you how I actually go ahead and have my stuff done for myself at home. Now, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember that you can actually leave suggestion in the comment below. So thank you so much, and I will actually see you with the next video, which will be very soon. Bye guys.